Hi, folks. I'm Meet with Two Guys Riding. Today, Rob and I are in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. We are at the Expo Power Sports Trade Show, and we're here with Garrett at Zero Motorcycles. Garrett,
Hey,
thanks for spending time with us.
no worries. Appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad we ran into you. I'm on your email list, and so I want to stop by. And I'm wondering if you can just kind of give us a little bit overview of the company to start with,
Sure.
and then sort of a tour through your products.
Absolutely. Well, Zero Motorcycles is the name in electric motorcycles, right? We're the longest running electric motorcycle brand and the real leader in the premium space. And what's really getting exciting right now is we're moving from that premium space into a more entry-level space with our new 2026 X-Line products.
Okay.
So where we've been in most of the category above $10,000 for the last decade, we are now entering the sub $10,000 category with multiple new products over the next 20 months.
So let's take a walk through the product, and we don't have to see every single thing, but kind of shows the gist of what we have.
Absolutely. Why don't we actually start at the very top with the bike right behind us?
Ooh,
this
nice.
is a part of our DS line, which represents our full-size adventure bikes.
Okay.
This is the premium end of that spectrum with the DSRX.
Okay.
So this is a bike featuring over 160 foot-pounds of torque, 100 horsepower.
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of power to the ground with this one. Pretty darn exciting. Great long travel suspension. One of the best handling motorcycles, electric or otherwise, that I've ever ridden. Featuring a 17.3 kilowatt power pack.
Okay.
Standard features, of course, of multiple ride modes, lean sensitive ABS and traction control from Bosch, cruise control, you name it, it's got it.
Do you have analog brakes, I'm assuming?
Full ABS and traction control, and again, all lean sensitive from Bosch.
All right. Now, who makes the battery?
It's actually a battery that we have developed. We design everything and work with our own manufacturing.
It's in-house.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we, of course, buy our cells from a supplier. We're not doing
We'll know that,
ourselves,
but you're putting it together.
We put the whole thing together.
It's not a Panasonic. It's not a it's not Samsung. It is Zero.
That is a Zero power
proprietary product.
Absolutely.
Oh man, that is really cool. Now, expected range. That's awesome. I know it depends on driving.
It does absolutely
are we
depend
talking
on
it's going
the riding.
10 and it's dead, or are we talking no? You can go 50 or 60 miles.
Well, and of course you can go a lot further than that with the DSRX. When you're talking about like city commuting use, we're going to be up north of 160 mile range.
Okay.
When we're talking like sustained highway, we're going to be just north of 80 mile range. And that's, when I say highway, we're talking 75 mile an hour type of sustained riding. The real most common use case is going to be a mix of the two, right? So we're going to end up around that 125, 130 mile range with this particular bike. The interesting thing is, because it is an adventure bike, so it is designed to go off pavement.
Yeah.
With all of our testing in the off-road environments, because you have so much you're putting back into the pack with our regen, both regen coasting and regen on braking.
Okay. Oh, it has regen coasting as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. We call it kind of like a neutral regen, neutral throttle. We're able to see on average anywhere between 135 to 155 miles range in that off-road space.
Wow.
So this bike has been used and featured in quite a few of the backcountry discovery route videos recently. And that was a really important thing for us to be able to show that this is a true adventure machine. You can do all of these amazing adventure rides across the States and Canada while being fully electric. And it's really an exciting thing for that.
That is really neat. Adjustable shields here.
Yeah, really neat, fully adjustable shield and all manual. You can actually do it on the fly.
Which is cool.
Yep. And standard hand guards, of course. And as with all our bikes, direct drive too. So there is no clutch, there's no transmission.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And then, of course, a fully featured TFT dash, which is going to give you all your most pertinent readouts. And it is customizable through our app as well.
Okay, so you can customize. Can you do like a My Ride mode?
Exactly.
Where you customize?
You're going to have custom ride modes. So the bike is going to have 5 ride modes pre-built into it. But once you pair your bike with your app and register your vehicle, you can generate up to 10 custom ride modes within the app and shooting one at a time over to the bike itself.
Okay. Now, does it obviously has Bluetooth. Does it have a GPS? Connects with the phone, or
it does have Bluetooth. As far as that goes, we don't have an integrated GPS at this point, but what we do feature are multiple 12-volt sources. One right up here next to the dash, so you can mount your GPS. And we also have USB power ports inside the tank trunk here as well.
Okay, so you'll have accessories that people can buy where they can go ahead and mount.
Absolutely.
Okay,
and being an adventure bike, we like to take advantage of the fact that it's electric and we don't have fuel in a fuel tank. So storage is usually pretty important. So with the DSRX and our whole DS Adventure line, you've got a 20-liter storage in the tank here, an additional 6-liter storage in the side compartment, and then
both side compartments?
Not just the one,
just
on the right-hand side, and then a 2-liter storage under the seat. So 28 liters total storage just built in.
Without having any bags.
Without adding into your bags. So then you can add our side bags and or top box system in order to increase your overall capacity.
Wow. That's impressive. A lot of thought's gone into that. I'll
Absolutely.
tell you what. Okay, let's. This is your top of the line. So let's. Where do you want to go next?
So let's kind of stay in this, playing in the dirt category.
Okay.
We can go over here to the FX. So the FX is really our full street legal dual sport with a 7.2 kilowatt power pack. Still features a full TFT screen. Still has ride modes. Does have ABS, but not traction control on this one. Obviously, quite a bit slimmer, lighter weight, much more in the dirt category, and a more entry-level price point coming in at $12,495.
Okay. Now, I should ask you, what was the price point of that one we just looked at?
That top-of-the-line DSRX is coming in at $22,995.
Okay. All right. Now, is the warranty the same on each bike, or is it different?
It is on all of our road-going models. So our warranty is quite generous with a full 2-year vehicle warranty.
Okay.
Kind of think of that as a tip-to-tail situation.
Okay.
And then an additional 5-year power pack warranty.
Okay.
So
all right, there's
making
a separate
exactly, giving people that peace of mind to understand this is a vehicle that is going to last a very long time, and we want to give that reassurance by having that nice, strong 5-year unlimited mileage warranty for that power pack.
Okay. Now, range?
Range on this guy is going to be just right around 100 miles for that city riding.
Yeah.
You know, if you're super aggressive, advanced off-road rider, you might see just shy of 50 when you're really in that off-road environment. But most people are going to be in that 75, 80-mile range on this particular machine.
All right, awesome. Let's take a look at what's next.
Yeah, if we want to head over here, we can take a look at some of these, the S line, which is really our more street-oriented line. We've got 3 different products that we offer in North America within this line, starting with the most entry level here is the S model. This model has a 14.4 kilowatt pack and is going to come in at $14,995.
Okay.
This is shares a chassis with the SRF, which is the more performance naked version of this platform. So we do have a difference in overall horsepower torque. Coming in the SRF is going to really bump us up to that 140 foot-pound torque with about 110 horsepower on there. Very similar weight between the bikes. They all tend to be right around 500 pounds. But the great thing about what our engineers have done is the positioning of the power pack and the motor make it so that the weight is so central and so low. We get feedback from customers and dealers, and even here at AIM Expo, that we tell them it's a 500-pound bike, ask them to pick it up off the side stand, and no one believes us that it weighs that much. Most people tend to equate that it weighs about 100 pounds less in feel than what it actually is on the scales.
Yeah, it really makes a difference. You can get that center of gravity way down there.
Yeah. So this has been a really great and popular bike in our platform. This is also one we continue to do a lot of development on in-house. We even have some of our awesome engineers go racing with these. We've had some race with Super Hooligans and Moto America, as well as some of the California groups as well. And then this does come in a fully faired, more sport touring version in the SRS.
Let's take a look at that.
Absolutely. So a lot of people tend to think that the SRS being fully faired is going to actually be more sport than our naked bikes, and it really the opposite is true. The fairing is giving you that efficiency of a fairing, but also the wind weather protection. But in fact, our pegs are a little lower. Our seating position a little more relaxed with the bars having a little more rise and pullback on them. One unique feature that people really love about the SRS is actually the unique mirror placement. So we all know with motorcycles with mirrors on the bars, we all end up looking at our arms and shoulders a little bit. The great thing with the placement on the mirrors in the SRS is you actually get to view right underneath your arm on the bar. So you get full field of view and you don't have a blind spot with that. So really unique.
Now, we've got another dual-purpose bike. And now, is this? I would assume this one's a little bigger than the one we just looked at, or is that about the same?
Actually, interesting enough. So if you think about, this is all part of our FX line. So with the FX back there being a dual sport, really meant for on-off-road use. The FX is kind of your supermoto version of that bike.
Okay.
So
Very
sharing a general chassis,
Yep.
of course, with different suspension and wheel set,
Right.
but same power plant, same battery pack
Right.
on there, but just really sleek street supermoto styling.
Okay. Man. All right. So I mean that's a lot of product.
Right.
I mean that's a lot of area to cover, and of course the off road
Yeah.
is the new part.
Exactly. So all of these bikes are, ranging that we just covered range from about 12,500 US
Yep.
up to around 23,000 US,
Okay.
right? So the next move, in which we announced in November with our All Access initiative at EICMA, is that we're going to be bringing 6 new models to market over now the next 20 months.
Wow.
All under $10,000. So the first 2 of those that you're going to see are a part of our new X line, which are dirt bikes in the new XB and XE.
Okay.
And those are really purpose-built electric dirt bikes that we've taken as much of our premium bike DNA and injected it while now becoming a price leader in the e-moto dirt bike category.
Okay. Man, that Garrett, thank you for taking us through this tour.
Absolutely.
Just so folks can get an idea of what Zero Motorcycles offers, what sort of the range is, and it covers pretty much everything.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just, we'll stand here for a minute, get Zero Motorcycles in the background.
Yeah, you bet.
So basically, you're going to get a 3-year or 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty with a 5-year on the battery,
Right.
no matter what you buy.
With all the street product.
With all the street products. So the dual purpose don't.
Yeah, now when we get to the actual off-road only product, in North America, those products are going to come with a 6-month full vehicle and a 1-year power pack warranty.
Okay, so even the crossovers, the dual purposes.
No, anything that's allowed on the street will have the 2- and 5-year combo. Anything that's dirt only is going to have the 6-month, 1-year combo.
Okay, all right, all right. But the price range is very reasonable.
Absolutely, especially now with the new XB coming in at $41.95.
Yeah, wow. Garrett, again, thank you so much just for giving us a tour overall view of the product line.
Yeah.
We sure appreciate it.
Appreciate you joining us and taking the time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And thanks for watching.